It was 1994, maybe early 1995, when Sarah bought her first house. It was a modest, two-bedroom home, manageable for a single mother with a 5-year-old son. Or at least, that was the hope. With no child support, no assistance, and bills piling up, a constant knot of worry lived in her chest. One day, she confessed to her former boss just how badly she was struggling. His suggestion was simple. What about a roommate? And that's how Kim entered her life. Sarah vaguely knew Kim from church. She'd just had a baby boy and had been staying with a church couple who took in unwed mothers. But their help ended once the baby was born. Kim was expected to stand on her own 2 feet, and she had nowhere to go. So she moved in. Sarah moved her son into her own bedroom, giving Kim and her baby the smaller room. It wasn't ideal, but it was a solution. They were just too tired. Single mothers trying to survive. At first, everything felt normal. But then, little things started to feel off.
Sarah noticed Kim was starting to copy her.
The way she dressed, the way she spoke, even certain phrases Sarah used without thinking. It was subtle, easy to brush off. Sarah thought maybe Kim just didn't have a strong sense of her own identity yet. She was young and a new mom, after all. Then came the night that changed everything. Sarah woke up suddenly. She didn't know what pulled her from sleep, only that the room felt wrong. Heavy, watched. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw it. In the corner of her bedroom stood a shadow. Impossibly tall, it had to be at least 8 feet. Massive bat-like wings were folded against its back. She sat bolt upright, her heart hammering against her ribs, her eyes searching the dark. And then she saw them. 2 red eyes, glowing. And they were fixed directly on her. She scrambled for the lamp on her nightstand, convinced it had to be a nightmare. Sleep paralysis, stress, anything but what it felt like. The moment the light flooded the room, the figure was gone. The room was empty. But the feeling of terror lingered. She didn't sleep again that night. A few days later, she mentioned it casually to Kim, trying to laugh it off as a bad dream. Kim didn't laugh. Her expression was dead serious. "I think I brought that with me," she said calmly. Sarah froze. Kim went on, as if she were discussing the weather. She explained that when she'd lived with the church couple, a spirit used to visit her at night. And they'd had relations. Sarah stared at her, horrified. "You mean an incubus?" Kim just nodded. "Yeah, exactly that." That was the moment a deep, primal fear settled into Sarah's bones. This wasn't a bad dream. It was real. Frantic, Sarah told another friend from a different church what was happening. Her friend's response was immediate. "We can come pray over the house." Sarah didn't hesitate for a second. That night, a group of people gathered at her little home. Upstairs, Sarah and 2 others formed a prayer circle in her bedroom, anointing the room with oil. Downstairs, Kim sat with 2 other women in the living room. As the prayers upstairs grew more intense, it happened. A growl. It was low, guttural, and sounded completely animalistic. It wasn't the house settling, not the pipes, and definitely not their imagination. Every single person in the house heard it. When the women came downstairs from the bedroom, they didn't even have to explain what they'd felt. The others were already talking about the terrifying sound that had vibrated through the floor. No one questioned it. It wasn't long after that night that Sarah asked Kim to move out. She later said there were other incidents, things she wasn't willing to put into words, that happened during that time. But once Kim was gone, the house changed completely. The heavy atmosphere lifted. The nights were quiet again.
The air felt clean.
And Sarah never, ever felt like she was being watched again. Years later, when Sarah would tell this story, she always ended it the same way. "I don't care who believes me. That was real. And it was the scariest thing I've ever lived through." Thanks for listening to this chilling, true story. If you have a story of your own you'd like to share, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more encounters with the unexplained.